Okay, today we're going to draw the phone stand for Tech 8, and this is the drawing that we're going to be using to create our IPT from. So I'm going to go New, Standard IPT in inches, Create, and the first thing I'm going to start with is in a rectangle that is the overall dimensions of the object. So it's this 4.63 by 5.50, and it's 1.5 inches thick. So we're going to start with a sketch on the XY plane. I'm going to drag a rectangle from the origin up and out. So you can see the length is highlighted there in that 0.495. I'm going to change that to 0.463, and then I'm going to hit tab, which gets me to the vertical dimension, which I need 5.5, and I hit enter. And then I'm going to hit zoom all. So that will show me my 4.63 by 5.50 rectangle. I'm going to finish the sketch, and we are going to extrude this 1.5 inches. From here, I'm going to start a new sketch on this front face here, and we are going to cut out this arc in the bottom first. So it's 8.125 from either side, and it's got a 2.5 inch radius. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to grab my arc tool, and I'm going to click not on the line, but not on the end point. So I'm in a little bit on the line on both sides. Doesn't really matter where right now. And then I'm going to drag the arch up and click again. So it's a click over here, a click over here, and then a click up for the radius. From here, I need to add in my dimensions. I can go end point to end point here. Is that 0.8125? It will come up to 0.813 because they round it to the nearest thousandths. That's okay. I'm typing in 0.8125, and then I'm going to click on the arch itself and get the radius, and that is going to be 2.5. So there's my shape. It's black. It's defined. The only thing I have to do is I got to add a line in here from end point to end point. Notice my cursor was green when that happened. So I got a closed shape. Now I can finish the sketch, extrude, cut. I go through all, and then say OK. So there's my little arc there. So the next step is going to be this profile, which is going to require a full circle and a tangent line. So I'm going to go back to here, new sketch on the same surface again. And I'm just going to drop a circle in over here somewhere, just close to where I want it to be. That circle is a 1.875 radius. See the R there, so I got to multiply that by 2. And it's 2.5 up, and it's 5.3 over from this corner. So when we go back here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the dimension. And you can put 1.875 and then shift 8 for the multiplies, and then 2. So Inventor will do math. If I hit enter, I get 3 3/4, okay, which is that 1.875 times 2. Then I need from the center point to the bottom line here, out, I want that to be 2.5. And then from the center point to this far left corner, I want it to be 5.3. So from here now, what I need to do is create this line, okay? So I'm going to grab my line tool, and I'm going to go from the corner, right here in the corner, and I'm going to drag it up. And you'll notice that I get a symbol all of a sudden right there. That's the tangent symbol. It's the same symbol as this right here, a circle with a line just touching it. So if I miss it and I do something like that and the line is purple, I can go up here to the tangent button and I can click on the line and then click on the circle, and it will make it tangent. Or if you're good with your controls of your mouse, you can come up and just kind of get to that point where you get tangent, and will automatically make it. Doesn't matter how you do it, whether you use the force constraint here or you line up the line yourself. Then the next thing we're going to do is close this shape. So we go to this intersection up here of the circle and the line. You can see the symbol I'm getting there of intersection. And I'm going to drag it down to there, to the end. Hit escape. Now I can trim out this little section by using trim here. To get rid of this little section. And I could actually trim out this whole circle if I wanted to. I don't need to though. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to go to extrude. And I'm going to select this half here. And I'm going to cut through all again. And then there's my little curve shape there. Now I'm going to sketch again on this surface. And this time I'm going to cut out this little angle. Okay. So bring this down. I'm going to grab my line tool from the corner out a little ways. Okay. Then from that end point down, you got to be careful here that we don't land on that midpoint like that. Okay. I want to be either above or below that midpoint. And then I'm going to close the triangle in. So again, I'm just kind of sketching my shape. So I got a triangle with two black legs and a purple angle. So I need to put some dimensions on it. So I'm going to go endpoint to endpoint, or excuse me, I'm going to go bottom end here to the bottom of the part. And that is going to be this 4.875. And then I'm going to add this 1.325 in to define that triangle. So again, this is going to be 4.875. And this one, from endpoint to endpoint, if it doesn't allow you to select the line, you got to go endpoint to endpoint, 1.3125. Enter. I get a nice defined shape. Finish the sketch. Extrude. I'm going to cut again through all and say OK. So we're going to do one last sketch on this surface. And this one's going to be a little bit more involved. You're going to drop a circle down in the bottom area here. And that's going to be a 1-inch circle. So I can make a 1-inch circle. So that's going to be this circle right here, which is 1.5 up and 1.3 over. So go back to that center point. From the center point to this outside edge is 1.3. From the center point to the bottom edge, it's going to be 1.25. Excuse me, 1.50, sorry. 1.50. Now, from there, I'm going to draw a line from this corner that I just created down to this again, and I'm looking for that tangent symbol again. You can see I get that tangent symbol, and I lock that in, and that line becomes black. Okay? Then from here, I'm going to use that same line tool, and I'm not going to start it in the corner. I'm going to come up on that edge a little bit, and I'm going to drag it up something like this, just at an angle a little bit. And what I want to do is I'm going to define this point and this point. So I need to go 0.5 up to that first end point, and then I need to go 0.4063 over to this end point. So when I go back, I go to dimension, 0.5 from end point to the bottom, and then from end point here to this left edge, I'm going to go 0.4063, enter. And then I also need to put one more dimension into this 1.75 to make that defined. So I go endpoint to the bottom line here, and we're going to go 1.75. And now that line is defined. From here, what we're going to do is just draw a line from that endpoint that I just created here, this end of this line. I'm going to draw it to the center of the circle, just like that. And then what we can do is we can trim out the top edge of this circle, the other part of that line. That will make that line purple, but that's okay. And then what I have to do to make that a closed shape is I have to trace the outside profile of the part to close that shape in. Then we're going to finish the sketch. We should be able to go extrude, cut through all, say okay, and there is our part. Hope that helped.